What is up, guys? PokeRob here, coming at you with episode 10 of the Pokemon Red Randomized Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we got all the way to the Rock Tunnel. In this episode, we're going to start the Rock Tunnel, but first, it's time for a team recap. First off, we got Vitali, the Scyther, level 23, with the moves Quick Attack, Cut, Leer, and Focus Energy. Next, we got Frank, the Lapras, level 24, Bubble Beam, Water Gun, Blizzard, and Sing. Then we got Stan, my Rhydon, level 24 also, with Horn Attack, Stop, Dig, and Fury Attack. Next up we got Greg, my starter, the Moltres, level 25, Pack, Fire Spin, Swift, and I taught him Rest. Then we got Sir Spooks, the Gengar, also level 25 with the moves Nightshade, Lick, and Confuse Ray. And finally we got Norbert, the Dratini, who I caught in the last episode with the moves Wrap, Leer, and Thunder Wave. Before we get started, I'm going to rearrange the team just a tad bit, and then we'll get started. But hold on, guys, 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. We're going to get started with Rock Tunnel. The first thing we're going to do is get our Rock Tunnel encounter. Off screen, I went back to the Pokemart in Cerulean City and picked up some supplies, so we should be all stocked up on potions, antidotes, Pokeballs alike. Our first encounter is a Machamp. Okay, so this is interesting, because if I wanted to, I could re-encounter, because I had a Machamp. But I don't think I'm going to re-encounter, because I really, really like Machop, Machoke, and Machamp, and this might be something that I replace something else with. Okay, this is perfect because I'm going to get 2 Nightshades off, and then after that I should be able to just we're going to start just chucking balls. We got 26 of them. Alright, that worked. So Machamp was caught. Using its heavy muscles, it throws powerful punches. So let's see, who is a fighter? We got a fighter. Yeah, I'm gonna name this guy, because I think our last one was named Hercules. We are going to name this guy, we're gonna name him Floyd. Nope, not Gloyd. We're gonna name this guy Floyd. And we're actually going to go get him, and unfortunately, we are going to replace Vitali with Floyd, because I really like the prospect of having a potential Dragonite, and Machamp is awesome. So, that is a pretty easy swap, in my opinion. Let's see, sorry Vitali, you'll be the first one back if anything happens. Let's see, so we got Dome, Hearts, Vitali, Lion D. We'll take out Floyd. Let's see what Floyd's got. Level 17, fighting. Look at the attack already. Karate Chop, Low Kick, and Leer. So we have a fighting move, we have a normal move, and we have a non-anything move. So we're going to heal up Floyd. And we're going to move Floyd near the front of the party. Not to the front of the party, because Norbert is still a lower level. And actually, I'm going to... I looked up Dratini's moveset off cam, and Dratini can learn Thunderbolt. So Dratini is going to learn Thunderbolt, because I also looked up his moves, and he doesn't get any moves until he evolves into a Dragonair. And I mean, that's just not conducive to a Nuzlocke if your best move is gonna be Wrap until level 30. Like, that's just not worth it. Okay, so we could have had a Clefable, which I would have been okay with, but I probably wouldn't have replaced anybody with. So we're gonna see what Floyd can do as this Clefable gets very small, but this low kick should do almost enough to kill. And we're just going to go ahead and Karate Chop this Clefable to death. And so I'm actually really excited about Floyd. Pokemon fight, ready, go. So you notice how dark it is. I actually know this rock tunnel well enough to go through it without flash. So that's what I'm going to do. sorry about that. And Thunderbolt should do a pretty decent amount. So it's super effective. Water Gun should do almost nothing. It's not very effective and it still does that much. But I think that we will be able to beat him before he beats us. Especially if he wastes his time withdrawing. So one more T-Bolt should kill. And that is a dead Sassy Snail. Norbert gets to level 17. And he's going to send out his own Dratini. So we're actually going to just stay in. And then go into Floyd. Because Floyd's Karate Chop should do work on this thing. As Dratini just gets about as fast as anybody's ever been in its entire life. So again, it should only know Wrap at this point as a move. But it's just going to be really, really fast instead. And we're going to knock it out. Floyd, well done, buddy. And the Pokemaniac goes down. And the game is over for him. After this encounter, which is another Clefable, we're going to go ahead and get out of there. Gonna heal up Dratini. Then we're going to keep on going in this cave. And then we will fight the next guy who draws Pokemon when he's at home. So, good for you. He's going to send out a Poliwag. We're going to send out a Norbert. He's going to double slap me. And that does a little bit, but not enough to worry me that it's going to kill me. However, one more would kill me, so we'll see how much this T-Bolt does. About half. I'm thinking we just potion and keep going. I gotta move that to the front, because it's annoying to have to scroll every time. So he's gonna double slap again. Again, it does a lot, but like, the crit will kill this thing. That's what I'm hoping for right now. It doesn't happen. So we're just going to go ahead, potion Norbert one more time. And now Norbert is asleep. He's going to continue just to slap me in my face. Okay, so now he's in range to kill. And we're still asleep. Okay, so I'm thinking that, so it's gonna have to hit so it's gonna only have to twice, and then we'll get another round of the sleep off. Four. Should live with 7 HP, and I was hoping to at least get the frickin' sleep off, but I guess we can just go in to Sir Spooks and knock this thing out. And also, why would you choose Hypnosis? It's okay, I'm not really worried about this Poliwag. Because I know that I'm faster than it, and then just like literally one attack from Sir Spooks should kill it. When Sir Spooks eventually wakes up. Sorry about that, guys. Had to cut that little bit out. And how is this thing faster than me? You have got to be kidding me. I thought the Gengars were really, really fast. Oh, this is really annoying. This is really, oh, the bubble probably lowered my speed. This is a very annoying little Poliwag. Speed falls again, still asleep. Just don't. Thank you. Okay, this lick should kill it. And the most annoying Poliwag in the world does go down. You're exhausted. That was just that was so annoying. So we're gonna Super Potion. Actually, you know what? We might as well. First of all, move these guys up. And then we'll just potion up Norbert. And also Sir Spooks. Get him as close to full as we can. Man, this is going to be an annoying cave. I didn't even know that. So if we run into something that... Okay, we'll run into a person first. And he doesn't come here often, but he will fight me. Or she will fight me. It's a she. It's a junior trainer. And she has a Hitmonlee. And I don't really want to fight Hitmonlee. Even a little bit with Norbert. But Greg will. Because Greg is going to be pretty good against this thing. And its attack goes up. But, like, I'm going to be able to kill it with one pack. So Norbert and Greg both gain some EXP. And Greg goes level 26. And it's going to send out a Beedrill. And because Norbert is still asleep, we're just going to go into... We'll go into Frank. I don't think thing can really do anything against Frank. Twin Needle does a little bit. But these Shards of Ice should do more. And down goes Beedrill. Norbert goes level 18. Frank doesn't go to level 25. And she realizes that she lost. So we'll move Floyd to the front. Floyd should be a little bit better at this game. And there's a Dugong. Who I think this is going to be super effective. It is. Sweet. Okay. So we'll get some EXP from this Dugong. And this Dugong goes down, and Floyd grows level 18. So that was pretty easy. And she asked me if he or she asked me if I know about costume players. Still don't know. And it's going to send out a Butterfree. Floyd should be able to do some work against this thing. Critical, it does about half. One more should kill it, and that is a dead Butterfree. Floyd grows to level 19, and she's going to use Gloom. We'll go into Norbert. Because I really don't think that this thing can really do anything to me, so I might as well just get this sleep off. I don't think Absorb will do too much. No. So as long as it doesn't like just immediately randomly put me back to sleep when I break out of sleep, we'll be okay. So Norbert finally wakes up, which means that I can switch him out into... We'll go into Greg. Just because I know that Greg can do work against this thing. I'm going to go ahead and Fire Spin him. And we got about 10 minutes left of the episode after this battle, so I'm probably not going to be able to make it through the entire Rock Tunnel, but I will make it through half of Rock Tunnel. So that'll be neat for you guys. But no, we got a Machamp. I actually really like our team right now. We have a Gengar, a Machamp, a Dratini, a Lapras, a Moltres, and a Rhydon. Like, that is... Although I would rather have a Charmander, I'm not going to lie to you. That's a pretty good... It's a pretty solid squad we got. So we'll heal Norbert up and hope So we face either a bird or a water type. And he says that his Pokemon techniques will leave me crying. And that's not very nice, but this hiker wants to fight and has a Dragonite. So this is what we want to get. I don't know how he has one at level 25, but Frank should be able to knock this thing out pretty easily, despite the fact that it does no wrap, which is one of my least favorite moves of all time. The attack continues, but like that's why... Okay, so it'll T-Wave me, but as long as we can get off this Blizzard, and of course we can't. Again, so we get off the Blizzard, it hits. This Dragonite is not going to survive this, as it is 4 times weak to ice moves. And the hiker does go down, and he says that I'm a better technician, so that's pretty neat. There's a Slowpoke. Norbert can Thunderbolt this. Because I don't think that a Slowpoke can really do anything to me. Especially not when we paralyze him. He can give me Confusion, which does more than I thought it was going to. But Slowpoke does go down. And we're going to go ahead and heal Norbert once again. I might start off the next episode with another grinding montage, depending on how close Floyd and Norbert get to the rest of the team. And an Ivysaur. Norbert can't really do anything to that. So we'll go into a paralyzed Frank, or not Frank, Floyd. Vine Whip shouldn't do too much. And Karate Chop should do a decent amount. About half with a critical hit. He does Leech Seed me, which means that I'll probably, depending on how much Leech Seed takes away... Okay, not a lot, so we'll just knock out this Ivysaur. Unless we're fully paralyzed, which we are. Vine Whip shouldn't kill, but the Karate Chop should, and Ivysaur goes down. Norbert grows to level 19, and he's going to send out a Pidgeotto, which Norbert should actually be able to take down. He's going to quick attack, which should do a decent chunk of damage. This Thunderbolt should also do a decent chunk of damage. Okay, so over half, so one more Thunderbolt and this Pidgeotto will be no mo. And down goes Pidgeotto. Norbert does not grow, so Hiker says that he's fired away because he did start out with hit me with your best shot, which I find really actually pretty funny. We're going to heal Norbert and Floyd both back up. Because Floyd almost died. A crit probably would have killed Floyd. And I apologize for the Excel thing going off in the background. I don't know why that's doing that. But we can continue in the cave. Let's see how much time we got left. Got about 7 minutes left. And we get away safely. We'll fight off against this guy who tells me that the tunnel goes a long way, which I know. But there are 3 trainers on this floor. I'll probably fight these 3 trainers and then call it an episode as he sends out Jinx. Lovely Kiss is going to put me to sleep. And actually, I don't know why I even stayed in against this thing, because Ice is super effective against, against Dragon. So we're just going to go ahead and low kick this thing, as long as we don't get fully paralyzed. Should do a decent chunk. It almost kills. One more from Floyd should be able to knock out this Jinx. Bulk get ESP, and that'll send in Cloyster. I will go ahead and also send in Norbert to get some experience. Then back into Floyd. And then, after a couple withdraws, we'll low kick. Okay, so that's why I switched out. Glad I did. But a Roar Beam does a shoot ton of damage, and that did not do a whole lot. So we're actually going to switch out again into Greg because I know that Greg can knock this thing out because, oh my gosh, Cloyster, this is annoying. Hurt myself in confusion. It's going to withdraw again. But now I use Fire Spin. And even though it's not very effective, it'll still do some work. I'm going to have to heal up my team. Because we took some damage against these two mons. Norbert, Floyd, and Greg all get some EXP. And that will send in an Execute, who again, just going to get some experience on. Although I think I can probably just wear off the sleep, because I don't think Barrage will do that much. Now, Barrage won't do that much. We actually might not have time to finish off these trainers. Down here, we might end off after this one. Actually, no, we'll do all three. And we'll just be a little bit smarter with how we are sending in other mons. I really want to get this sleep one off of Norbert, because that way I don't have to use my full heal on him. We should be able to live this. Oh, maybe not. Oh gosh. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and Super Potion Norbert. It's gonna barrage me again. Again with a critical hit, man. 6Q's getting lucky. And now we wake up, so I can safely now switch out into Greg. Because I know that this cannot do anything to my Fire Chicken. It's going to barrage me again, and it's not going to do anything. But it does hit 5 times. So just, I guess the Fire Spin doesn't affect me though, which is lucky. And now we can just burn these eggs to death. Go ahead and get them over easy. And those are some poached eggs. Norbert grows level 20 and wants to learn agility. I don't really think I want to learn agility. And finally, we got a Victory Bell, who I will again send Norbert out to face, just to bring him back. And let Greg go out there and burn this thing alive. And he's going to poison us, but luckily for me, we did buy like so many antidotes before I went in to Rock Tunnel, because I figured that this would probably be an issue. Because I don't really want to have to leave the tunnel in order to heal. Oh my god, we miss. Greg needs to be a little more accurate, because this is definitely going to be a crit. It only does 3. So we'll just get another Fire Spin off, and this will kill the Victory Bell. And down goes the Victory Bell. Norbert and Greg both get some EXP, and the hiker does go down. And he says, dope, I win. So we're going to go all the way down, get this antidote, and then we're going to go all the way up, and we're going to heal up Greg at least. And I guess we'll heal up the other two as well while we have the potions still, because they'll probably end up going to those two. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and switch Norbert and Floyd. Then we're going to take on the last 2 trainers, and then we will call it a day. As we get more execute. Can run away. Then we'll fight this guy, who is certain to think that he might be lost. This hiker wants to fight. Gonna send out a Spearow, which is actually perfect for Norbert for once. Gonna send him out. And Spearow should go down relatively easily to a Thunderbolt. Almost. And then we'll just, after getting Fury attacked, which does 9 damage. That was a tough move. Spearow goes down, Floyd goes level 20. Norbert does not. And he's going to send out a Mew. I'm just going to go straight into Greg. I'm not going to worry about the experience here. I really don't even want Mew to get an attack off. So we're just going to go ahead and Fire Spin him. We need a comment question of the day. Comment question of the day. Which cave in Pokemon... Hold on, guys. Gonna get an email right about now. Sorry, guys. Which cave in Pokemon is your least favorite cave, and why? So, like, this is probably one of my least favorite caves in all of Pokemon, just because it's so darn annoying to get through. But I want to know what you guys' is, because there are a lot of good contenders. This is just one of them. And honestly, I'm just going to stay in and take out the Hitmonchan. But yeah, this is probably one of my, if not my least favorite cave in all of Pokemon. And I'm just curious as to what you guys think of that. Okay, so I know there's another hiker, I just don't know where he is. As we face off against a very tough-looking Metapod. And here we go. Outsiders like me, we need to show that guy some respect, I guess. This hiker is one of the most respected hikers of all time. I'll probably just try to stay in with Floyd. Just because I know that I can take out Butterfreeze, and I don't really want him paralyzing or poisoning anything else on my team. So as long as... There we go, there's a critical hit, and Floyd takes out the Butterfree, and he's going to take out a Seadra. I think that Norbert can probably take this thing down. I don't like Smokescreen. See how much this Thunderbolt does. Okay, with the critical hit, it does over half. So I'm not really worried about this anymore. Let's wait, miss, which we just did there. Got a critical hit there. Hopefully we can just go ahead and knock this thing out. Almost does. If we can leave one more bubble. Which we do. Our speed falls, but this Seadra is dead. And that is a finished off hiker. He gives, we're going to go downstairs after we fight off whatever this is, a Pikachu, which would have been really cool to get, and to teach Thundershock to, or Thunderbolt to. And we'd like to escape, please. Can't escape. Got away safely. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and heal up the squad, and then I'm going to call it an episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to be nicknamed after a Pokemon, go ahead and comment that down below. Remember, the comment question of the day is which cave in Pokemon is your least favorite. But until next time, guys, I am PokeErob, and have a nice day, night, week, weekend, wherever you are. I will see you guys next time. Peace.